here is some food for thought. Later on in this video, we're going to be discussing the profit margins of the Shadowweave mask and exactly how you can get it, how you can farm it, how you can farm the materials for it, everything like that. I just quickly wanted to give you a little bit of food for thought right now. From one recipe, this is how much you could potentially make. Say on average, you sell these Shadowweave masks for 1,600 gold and it costs you 100 gold to craft. Generous here. I sell 2 to 3 of these a day. So say you're making 1,500 gold and you're selling 3 of these a day. Okay, so 1,500 gold and you're selling these times a day. Okay, that's 4,500 gold. Now say you do this every single day for a year, you make 1,642,500 gold, which is insane, just from one pattern. What's up, gaming heroes? Welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. My name is Erosium, and today we're actually going to be looking at one of my old World of Warcraft videos from 2 years ago, and we're going to be refreshing that farm because I really want to help you guys with this farm. I think it'll be a really good one for you. It's doing really well at the moment, so I just want to go through it all. Just going to show you everything. The farm itself will only take 1 minute to show you, so I'll show you that in a little bit. But first, let's just watch this.
Hey guys,
this is my
first
video from 2 years ago.
Of how to make gold and World of Warcraft.
YouTube video.
Today, I'm going to be showing you how to get the Shadowweave mask recipe. Today.
Skip. So this is where we're going to be going, Searing Gorge, and just looking at one of my old videos. So this is why it's worth looking at some of my old videos, because some of them are really absolutely so helpful. So this is something I drew like 2 years ago, and basically you go to Searing Gorge and there are 6 camps, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6 camps. And in these camps are located steamsmith mobs. And you got to kill those, and they have a chance of dropping something called the Shadowweave mask.
Is in Searing Gorge. This entirely depends.
You can see here exactly.
All you can see here is I'm just
flying around and killing stuff. Exactly. We did already get one, so. And the beauty of this farm is the reason you want to get this is if you're doing the lower Blackrock depths routes that we already do, you know, the one where I showed you where you got to go kill those spiders and then you teleport out and you teleport back in. This works really well because if you have a character who knows the Shadowweave mask recipe, you can make Shadowweave masks. Shadowweave masks need shadow silk as a result and therefore sell for pretty good gold. So let's show you an example how much they sell for. So this is the pattern itself. You can sell it between 5 and 10k. I think it's going for like 3k on my realm because my realm's stupidly broken. But you can sell it for between 5 to 10k if you want to farm that. It sells quite often actually. As for the Shadowweave mask, this is needed to get one of the rare mounts in the game. You have to own a Shadowweave mask to do this. So it's really worth basically learning this recipe and selling them on the auction house. This is probably one of the most common items I sell in tailoring. And the typical value I would say is actually quite accurate here at about 1,100, 1,200 gold. That's quite a common value and it does fluctuate. If it goes below 1,000 gold, I typically buy the entire auction house and put it back in at above 1,000 gold. I usually go about 2,000 gold if I can. And then it will slowly but surely correct itself to about 1,200. But you can get a few sales in the meantime. Yes, so it's definitely worth it. And you can sell about 2 to 3 of these a day. So they're really worth basically learning this recipe, going to do the lower Blackrock depths loop and making them super easy. So let's go ahead and show you the footage now of me actually getting one, and I will give you a little bit of advice as well on how you can get yourself one. Okay guys, so you can see right here on screen, this is some footage of me doing this farm this morning. I actually got this this Shadowweave mask recipe after the 48 minutes mark, which is really good and was really like helpful. We're doing like a few extra tips and tricks to make this gold farm profitable in the meantime, because the mobs aren't a hyper spawn or anything like that. They take a while to spawn. So what I did is I killed every mob in the area. Now I've watched a recent guide. I think it was from Penguin or someone else. I can't remember who made it, but it reminded me to remake this video basically. It's not just worth coming in and killing only the steamsmiths. You want to be coming into this area and killing everything. They can drop decent transmogs. they can drop, some of them actually drop other recipes as well. And it's just really worth killing absolutely everything. If you take a character who has mining, you can kill the golems and then mine them for mithril and thorium ore. So you get additional loot there. And then if you kill the elementals, you get obviously elemental loot as well. So you can really open yourself up to a whole ton of loot. And it's very, very good to do that. You're only going to get the Shadowwave recipe from the Steamsmiths. So it's worth noting that none of these golems and stuff will kill them. But they are still worth killing just for pure sake of getting extra loot. And obviously, if you kill the spiders, you get a chance of getting Shadowweave silk, or Shadow Silk, sorry, which is going to be helpful for actually when you've learned the recipe. If you are here just to farm, the recipe to sell, then that's up to you entirely. You can get this really quite quickly. I've got it before on my very first kill, which is insane. You can get some nice transmogs from here, so you can definitely earn a fair chunk of change, so to speak. In terms of the Shadowwave mask, as I say, this mask is used to get the Lucid Nightmare mount, which is like a huge quest line to basically get the Shadowwave, to basically get the Lucid Nightmare mount. It's a hard quest line, but it's fun, and you achieve the mount at the end of it, which is always nice. The reason I like to specifically kill everything in the area is I actually have a theory that the algorithm within Blizzard spawns, if there's pretty much no mobs in that area, it will force spawns. That's the way I think it works. I don't know 100%, I haven't had it confirmed, but what I like to do whenever I'm doing like a real world farm is kill everything in the area, not just those specific mobs, because I tend to think that forces spawns to happen a bit quicker in that whole area, not just for that one type of mob. So that's personally what I do, and I find it super helpful. Now, I took my druid, which has herbalism and mining, so I was able to not only farm the golems, I was also able to pick up the occasional mithril ore, or the occasional fire bloom, anything like that. It super helps, just adds the gold per hour. At the 48-minute mark, I'd made 10k in value, but when you're looking at the recipe, you can't look at the value of the recipe, you've got to look at the value of the item that recipe makes. And you have to look at how often that sells. Now, I know that a Shadowwave mask will sell 2 to 3 times a day on average, and the profit on that, I'd say, is about 900 gold. On my realm, on an average realm, I'd say it's probably about 1,500 gold profit on those realms. If you're getting all your own materials, which is what I do, it'll be 1,200 gold profit on mine, and probably like nearly 1,500, 1,600 on other realms. You'll get a decent profit from that. So you have to bear in mind that's three per day. That's 4,500 gold profit per day, and over a week's period, you're absolutely rolling in the dollar, the gold. We're making so much. So really worth picking up this recipe and just learning it, and get learning on your tailoring, get crafting it every day. It's simple. You just log in, craft, and off you pop. Go about your day. Alright guys, I really hope that you found this video useful. And if you've got any comments, feedback, or anything you want me to try out in the future, I absolutely love trying out farms that are undiscovered. So if there's ever one you want to try out, jump to the Discord, hit me up, and we'll go try it out together. Thanks for watching. This is Erosium out. Before you go, I've got one more thing to say to you all. Come over to Blackrock Mountain and go into the... Come over to Burning Steps. Go into Blackrock Mountain right here. Fly in and go to Lower Blackrock Depths. If you haven't done this already, I just want to quickly show you this route. It's super helpful. Fly up to this window right here. Right here. And go straight in. And go straight into this portal down here. In here, you can farm Shadow Silk. Super helpful to get it from here. All we're doing is running through, killing the mobs. We don't really need to kill these mobs, but, they're helpful to kill either way. Then we're going to turn straight right here. Jump down. You can kill all of this stuff here if you want to. I'm just going to kill this Bannock Grimax because it drops a recipe. Nope, this time. But I'm going to carry on because I just need to show you guys exactly where you can get the Shadow Silk from. These guys have the highest drop rate of Shadow Silk in the game, and therefore you want to be farming these if you need Shadow Silk for your Shadowwave masks. You can reset this instance and do it 10 times per hour, so you can do it as many times as you want, really, and just do it every chance you get, basically. This is your best way of getting shadow silk. Remember guys, if you found this video at all helpful or really enjoyed my content in any shape, way or form, leave a comment or a like. Every interaction helps the channel, whether it's a like, whether it's a comment, whether it's a dislike, whatever it is guys, it all helps, okay? So I massively appreciate any love or you can give to the channel whatsoever. I hugely appreciate it guys. Thank you very much for watching. This is Erosium out.